Good morning, Your Honor. Neil Goodwine on behalf of Cynthia Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez, please state your name.
Cynthia Rodriguez.
Thank you.
All right, good morning. Okay, and yeah, next time you need to make sure you have clothing appropriate that's covering up your midsection. Okay. All right, and today is the date scheduled for the arraignment pretrial on this matter, and counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I've had an opportunity to review this matter with this. With respect to the arraignment, my client waives formal reading and stands mute to the charge.
The court waived the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment, and as to the pretrial.
As to the pretrial, I've had an opportunity to review this with the city attorney today and with Ms. Rodriguez. She's prepared to offer a guilty plea to the amended charge of failing to display valid ops. The original offense of driving license suspended would be dismissed.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. And you heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record, correct? I'm sorry?
Yes.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing. Okay. And as to the amended charge of failure to display a valid license, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
The amended charge?
The guilty.
You're accepting responsibility for this?
Yeah.
Okay, then the plea would be guilty.
Okay. And you understand, you've gone over your advice and rights with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
And you understand all of those rights?
Yes.
You also understand by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights?
Yes.
And you understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, whether in this court, any other court, or administrative agency?
Yes.
All right, counsel, if you can please refer to your client.
Yes, I will. Mr. Rodriguez, do you remember being in this city of Riverview day after Christmas last year?
Yes.
At the time you were behind the wheel, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, folks, fasten your seatbelts because this courtroom drama begins with a bang. Ralph Rodriguez enters the chamber looking more like she's going to the beach than to court, and the judge quickly calls out her attire. Before getting straight into the case, we're speaking of a license suspension allegation that was swiftly dropped in favor of a failure to exhibit a legal ash display. Rodriguez enters a guilty plea, but believe me, this story is going to take an unexpected and terrifying turn.
And the police officers from City of Riverview approached you. You apparently had run out of gas. You, at that time, were unable to produce a valid driver's license at the request of the officer. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the amended charge and dismiss the original charge per the plea agreement. And counsel, as to sentencing.
Yes, that's we have for immediate sentencing on this. Mrs. Rodriguez, she's a young lady. She's got some issues with her. She never received a driver's license, and she was working on this. She's gone and paid various fines and whatnot, and she has no criminal history that I'm aware of. I think that fines and costs would be appropriate sentencing this matter.
All right, so ma'am, you don't have a valid license. Why are you driving?
I think that day I was supposed to go to the bank.
Okay, that doesn't answer the question as to why you were driving. Why didn't you have somebody else take you to the bank?
I couldn't have somebody else.
Why not?
Because I'm on my own.
Okay. What do you mean by that? You don't have any family or friends that live around you?
Well, yeah, but they have their own stuff going on.
Okay, and ma'am, you don't have a valid license. So you're not allowed to drive. If they have things going on, then that's why you arrange ahead of time for somebody to take you somewhere. And were you depositing a check?
I was taking out money.
Okay, well, there's an ATM, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you can go to or walk to or get a ride to or something, but you're not allowed to drive. How'd you get here today?
Got an Uber.
So you should have taken an Uber to the bank. Where do you work? How do you get back and forth to work?
My mom or Uber.
Okay. So ma'am.
As the judge grills her, it becomes abundantly evident that she has been driving without a license and has been caught behind the wheel after running out of petrol. This isn't just a traffic court, I assure you. One legitimate document. Her attorney requests mercy, emphasizing that she has no criminal background, but the judge is not buying it. Rodriguez's arguments are inadequate, and the courtroom is rapidly becoming heated.
Have you contacted the Secretary of State to find out what it would be for you to get your license back?
Yeah, I think 2028.
I'm sorry?
I think 2028. That's when I'll be able.
2028?
Yeah. That's what they told.
Okay. So, ma'am, I know that seems far away, but let me just clue you in on something. The more that you continue to drive without a valid license, the longer away it's going to be because it's just going to get pushed out, pushed out, pushed out.
Oh,
So please stop driving without a license,
okay.
okay? Because I'll say this as well. You don't have a valid license, so you don't have an insurance company that's going to cover you. So if you get into an accident, then it's going to be your personal financial money that has to pay for that. And what is going on with your matters out of Taylor? Have you taken care of those warrants?
I believe not so.
What's that?
No.
No, well, you need to.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, ma'am, what's going on as to why you think that you don't have to appear in court in the 23rd District Court, or why you can drive without having a bank or having a license. And you want me to believe that you brought an Uber. There's no talking in court. You want me to believe you took an Uber here and you did not drive.
Yeah.
And so your car is not out in the parking lot.
No.
Is somebody else's car out in the parking lot that you brought here?
No.
Whose car were you driving that day?
My car.
Your car. And so what kind of car is it? So you bought a car without even having a valid license.
Yeah.
And you don't have a valid license for 3 more years.
Yeah.
So then why do you still have a car? Why haven't you sold it then?
Sold that.
Why do you still have a car?
When Rodriguez says she is on her own, the judge tears that up, asking why she purchased a car without a license and even probing into who actually owns it. Falsehoods begin to surface, such as whether it was her boyfriend's car or her own. The judge extracts the truth, and it doesn't look good.
You don't have a valid right to drive one. So I don't even know how. Is the car in your name?
Yes.
And the Secretary of State allowed you to register a vehicle without having a valid license.
It's under my boyfriend.
Well, that's why I just asked. Is it in your name?
It's in my, everything, the loan, everything is under my name.
The loan is in your name, but the registration is in your boyfriend's name?
Yeah.
Okay. And so what color is it?
Black.
And it's not out in the parking lot? All right, we're gonna do a double check. And you're sure we're not gonna find it out there? Is there any other car that you drove here?
No.
Are we sure about that?
I have a different car. It's a Jeep 2021.
And that's out in the parking lot?
Yes,
Okay. So you didn't take an Uber here?
no, I'm gonna take one back.
You must not want your license at any point. You are here in court for driving without a license. And you drove to court. Does any of that make sense to do? Does that make sense to you?
No.
Then why did you do it?
I didn't have nobody else to take me here.
Well, your choice of an Uber that you lied to me about, that sounded like a good choice. Why didn't you take an Uber? Why didn't you take an Uber?
I'm gonna take one back. I'm not sure.
That doesn't answer my question. Why didn't you take one here?
I wasn't thinking.
Wrong. That's wrong. You were thinking that you really don't.
This is the point at which the truth breaks down. Rodriguez acknowledges that she did drive to court after claiming that she was caught red-handed using an Uber. The judge blatantly states that she doesn't respect the law, that she is unhappy and outraged for lying under oath. Every detail Rodriguez provided is now in question, and this goes beyond a traffic infraction. This is complete chaos in the courtroom.
Have any respect for the law because you're going to continue to drive. That's what that tells me. And it also tells me that you didn't make proper accommodations to get a ride here today. That also tells me that you probably drive back and forth to work on a regular basis. And that the majority of what you said to the court is not honest. What did you think I was going to do if you told me from jump that you drove here?
I'm not sure.
Well, you must have thought something because you told me a lie. Did you think I was sending you to jail?
No.
Well, then why didn't you just tell me the truth that you drove here?
Because I didn't want my car taken away again.
Well, then perhaps you shouldn't have driven here. You are not going to be permitted to leave unless you're picked up by an Uber or somebody else. And then you have to make arrangements for somebody to come get the car. Because if it's still here at 5 o'clock, it will likely get towed. And if you're the one coming back to drive in it, you will likely be arrested and the car will be towed.
Oh.
Am I making myself clear?
Yeah.
Don't lie to the court again. Because I will hold you in contempt of court.
Okay.
The court's going to order a $400 fine, $200 cost prosecution, crime victim assessment fee of $75, justice system assessment fee of $50, for a total of $725. Can you commit to paying $50 per month on that?
Yeah.
Is that yes?
Yes.
And can you begin that next Friday, March 14th?
Yes.
I suggest you have a seat in the lobby, ma'am, and you make arrangements for somebody to pick up your car.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
This is the last blow. Judge dismisses the $725 fine. Uber pickup is required, and if the car is still parked outside at 5 p.m., it will be towed. If she is caught driving again, she will be arrested. And, let's be clear, the judge will not tolerate any more lies. If it occurs again, Rodriguez will nod in defeat. This isn't just another court day. It's a lesson in harsh reality.